$140,000 for a Lexus SUV? That sounds crazy, right? But this might actually be the most comfortable luxury SUV in the world. This is the brand new 2026 Lexus LX 700h Ultra Luxury, and it has something that even a Range Rover doesn't have. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at the brand new Lexus LX 700h Ultra Luxury, Lexus's flagship luxury SUV. It's a hybrid, it's extremely powerful, and the back seats look more like first class on a private jet. But the big question is this SUV actually worth more than $140,000? Let's start with the design. The LX has always been a big, bold SUV, but this new version looks even more aggressive. You immediately notice the massive Lexus spindle grille. It's huge, but somehow it works. The LED headlights look sharp and modern, and the front bumper gives the SUV a very strong presence on the road. From the side, you can see just how big this SUV really is. It sits on large 22-inch wheels, and the proportions make it look incredibly premium. And of course, the LX is built on a body-on-frame platform, which means this is still a real SUV with serious capability. Now let's talk about the engine. The new LX 700h uses a 3.4-liter twin-turbo V6 hybrid powertrain. It produces around 457 horsepower and about 583 pound-feet of torque. That's a lot of power for a luxury SUV this big. The hybrid system also helps improve fuel efficiency and gives the SUV smoother acceleration. 0 to 60 miles per hour happens in about 6 seconds, which is actually very impressive for a vehicle this large. And thanks to the hybrid system, fuel economy is around 20 miles per gallon combined, which is pretty good for a full-size luxury SUV. Now let's move inside, because this is where things get really interesting. The moment you step into the LX, it feels incredibly premium. Everything is covered in semi-aniline leather, and the materials feel very high-end. You also get beautiful open-pore wood trim and aluminum accents throughout the cabin. The dashboard features multiple screens, including a large infotainment display and a digital gauge cluster. And Lexus also includes a Mark Levinson premium sound system, which is one of the best audio systems you can get in a car. But the real highlight of the ultra luxury trim is the back seat. This version of the LX actually comes with only 4 seats. That's because the rear passengers get an incredible amount of space and comfort. The seats can recline deeply, and there's even a large ottoman that extends for your legs. It honestly feels more like sitting in first class on an airplane. You also get massage functions, heating, ventilation, and a large entertainment screen. There's even a control panel that lets rear passengers adjust the climate, seats, and audio. If you are someone who is usually driven instead of driving, this might be one of the best SUVs you can buy. Lexus also packed this SUV with technology. The infotainment system supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. There are multiple cameras around the vehicle to help with parking and off-road driving. And of course, you get the full Lexus safety system, which includes adaptive cruise control lane keeping, assist, automatic emergency braking, and blind spot monitoring. For a large SUV like this, these features make driving much easier. One of the most interesting things about the LX is that it's still incredibly capable off-road. Remember, this SUV shares its platform with the legendary Toyota Land Cruiser. So even though this version is extremely luxurious, it still has serious capability. You get 4-wheel drive, locking differentials, multiple terrain modes, and adjustable suspension. So yes, this luxury SUV can actually go places where most luxury vehicles cannot. At this price point, the LX competes with some very serious SUVs. For example, Range Rover, Mercedes-Benz, GLS, BMW X7, but the Lexus is different. While those SUVs focus mainly on luxury and performance, the LX combines luxury, reliability, and real off-road capability. Now let's talk about the price. The Lexus LX 700h Ultra Luxury starts at around $140,000 to $145,000 depending on options. Yes, that is a lot of money. But for that price, you're getting a hybrid powertrain, extreme luxury first-class rear seats, and legendary Lexus reliability. So who is this SUV really for? The ultra luxury trim is clearly designed for people who want to be driven, not necessarily drive themselves. It's a luxury lounge on wheels. And honestly, few SUVs offer this level of comfort for rear passengers. But now I want to hear your opinion. Would you choose the Lexus LX 700h Ultra Luxury? Or would you rather buy a Range Rover for the same money? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoy luxury car reviews like this, don't forget to subscribe.